All right, good morning. Welcome to Resource Prepping. I'm your host, Greg. Let's talk about saving money, growing money, and preserving your job. The job market last week came out, and 68,000 people found out that they can be replaced by a computer, AI. Not good. Employers are saying, why should I pay you this kind of salary when a computer could do it faster without having to pay you health or 401k or anything else like that? And I'm afraid we're giving you your pink slip. Sad to say, but it is the truth. Just like when robotics came on there, a lot of people found out that they can be replaced, and everybody thinks that they should be getting top dollar for turning hamburgers when robots can do it better, and they're finding themselves at an entry-level job unemployed, and that's not good. I'm here as a prepping channel, not only for the zombie apocalypse or the lights out or whatever it is, another plague, but also to help go along on this journey to preserve what income you may or may not have, and to walk through investing in the stock market, which I just started. So here's the disclaimer. I'm doing what's best for me. You do what's best for you. I am absolutely every morning taking 2 hours of quiet time because I am very interested in investing in me. All right. So I get up early, even when I'm working late shift and getting home early morning. I still manage to get some sleep, but I get up every morning, watch YouTube videos, read, and educate myself about the stock market and investing. And I'm inviting you to come along with me, help me, and make suggestions to this channel, what could be better, what needs to be done, and some advice. And this is just what it is, advice. Take it or leave it. I'm doing what's right for me. First suggestion is learn how to preserve your wealth. Get rid of, the $7 coffee every morning to work. Brew your own, put it in a thermos, and take it to work and save that money. Secondly, stop eating out 5, 6, 7 days a week. Learn to cook at home. Buy your groceries. Cook at home, it's cheaper. Save that money, put it into the stock market or something else that will preserve your wealth. You're being foolish. Third, if you are in a house that the mortgage is so huge, you're house poor and you're not enjoying life, sell your house and downsize. Stop trying to keep up with the Joneses. They don't care about you. You shouldn't care about them. You're doing what's best for you. Get into a house that you can afford and make payments on without going broke. If you are driving an expensive car saying, look at me, you're being foolish. I don't care what you drive. I'm looking at it and saying, wow, that's a nice car, but I bet you it costs a fortune to maintain, and your car payments are eating up your paycheck. You're being foolish. A certified pre-owned car works just as well. If you're saying, I got to have that Rolex watch or Philip Petit watch, and you're saying, look at this, $35 watch tells you the exact same time your $5,000 or more watch says. It doesn't make any difference to me. I still get the right time. So let's eliminate all those streaming services, those memberships you don't use. Get rid of them. Put that money, invest it in you or your family. All right. And again, this is my advice to you. Take it or leave it. I'm doing what's right for me. I'm 66 years old, and in my youth, I pissed away a lot of fortune. Sorry for the language, but I did. Now I'm like, I guess I had a good time too much, and now I'm working 2 jobs, relying on Social Security plus my paycheck. I've got to do something else. I expect the economy to keep going south. We are in a hole that nobody is wanting to change, and that is the deficit. So it's not going to get any better. Matter of fact, it's going to get worse. And what I'm doing right now is to help me survive the downturn. And it will downturn. I have stocked up on silver as to what I can afford, an ounce or two out of each paycheck. stocked it away. I met my goal. Not a lot, but I met my goal. Took years to do. I'm okay with that. So now I opened up a Schwab account around the 1st of February. I am going to school each morning, cup of coffee, quiet time, watching and reading on how to grow my wealth. And this is my advice to you. So here we go. And believe me, last week was nothing but a bloodbath, not making money, trying to hang on to what I have. I did watch it fall somewhat, and I just had to not look. And that's my advice to you. If your employer does offer 401k, make sure you are matching that free money and investing in yourself and your family. Simple advice. All right, I got some stocks I picked out here. Most of them are red, but I invested in it, and I'm hoping, and again, put down the hopium pipe, looking at the plus and minus signs, the majorities are green and should return back to green, in other words, making money. First one, call sign WPM, that's Wheaton Precious Metals, selling at $148.64. It is expensive. I work paycheck to paycheck, same as you. I take what money I can afford to lose or gain, and I buy what I can afford out of each paycheck, a few shares at a time. Wheaton Precious Metals, it is a streaming service, meaning they go to these established miners and saying, okay, we know you have a gold mine, silver mine, or whatever. You need help in capital. We will fund that, give you money to pay your expenses, to help you explore, help you produce. In return, any precious metals you start pulling out, we get first dibs on it, and we will buy it at X amount of price. Then you put it on the market. Wheaton Precious Metals puts it on the market and sells it for profit. Wheaton Metal doesn't have any trucks, pickaxes, or any of that kind of stuff. They just give you money and don't worry about it. It is a good investment for streaming services because they don't have really any overhead. So WPM, highly recommend it if you can afford it. Next one, PPA, it made my list last week. It stayed green for the most part of it. It is the Invesco Aerospace and Defense ETF. ETF means exchange traded funds. You will get money back. And by the way, I got 54 cents for my investments as part of a dividend, meaning I made money and they paid me 54 cents. Ooh, that's coffee change. However, I hit the reinvest button, so that 54 cents would have gone right back into that stock. And that's how you grow your investment quicker. PPA, Invesco Aerospace and Defense. Listen, nobody likes war. It costs lives, it destroys property, brings heartache. However, we are in this to make money for you and your family. This stayed green for the most part, and I made money on that. PPA. It sells for $181.92. Again, very expensive. Stay within your budget. Make sure your mortgage is paid, your rent's paid, your car payment if you have it. You have groceries on the shelf. Anything else, you cut out all the frivolous stuff and you start making money while you can. Whether you're young or old, the focus is on you. If you're young, look to your retirement. If you're old like me, look to survive. And I'm helping you out doing that. The next one stayed green quite a bit, and that is SGOL. Last week I said SC. I couldn't read my own writing, but it is SGOL, call sign, and it is Aberdeen Gold. You are actually buying physical gold by investing in this company, and it is held and audited in a Swiss bank, meaning there's a bar with Greg's name on it, and I'm buying it one slice at a time as I can afford it by buying shares of this company. It went green, and I expect gold and silver to go up as well as all the other precious metals. War is not good for cash because it costs a lot of money. They're just asking for, $50 billion of our taxpayer money for the Defense Department for this war. We are already 37 trillion in the hole. It's not going to get any better. I expect the economy to not grow and prices of this to go up. So now is the time to get on board and start growing your money. SGOL, $49.20. It is affordable. Do what you can with it. Last one. This is a Schwab account because that's what I opened up, a Schwab. It was easiest for me. There's Vanguard, Fidelity. You do what's right for you. I chose Schwab because, like I said, it was easy for me to understand. And I used my small inheritance as seed money to start that. So I've been exploring that. And yes, I have SCHD and all that other kind of stuff. And we'll get into that later. But this one here, the call sign is SCHA. SCHA, Schwab Small Cap ETF. Price is $29.19 per share. This is small cap, meaning I have a lot of large cap growth, both fast and slow, investing in the top 500 S&P or Dow Jones that are established companies, and I'm owning a slice of those in the large cap, all right, meaning the top 500. However, I have nothing in the smaller end of the emerging market. This is established small businesses that have proven that they can grow. However, it's growing smaller at the other end of it. It is volatile, has risk. But for $29.19, I bought some of that. I put it in my Roth IRA along with all my other Schwab accounts in my Roth IRA. They were all red except for the few that I named, the Aberdeen Gold and PPA. That may be something for you to look at to balance out. Hopefully both of them grow, but it's something to look out for. I hope this helps you. I want to help myself. If you have some stocks to look at that I can afford or that a small investor can afford, leave them in the comments. Let me know what you think. As far as comments go, if you attack me and say, okay, fine, you're an idiot, whatever kind of names you're saying, I'll just delete you, remove you, block you. You're done. No drama, no going back, no warning. Goodbye. All right? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. This is a prepping channel. It's not just about the zombie apocalypse. It is about our financial future and mine and yours. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, write them down. Greg out.